and welcome to Pinch and Dash. It's been a while since I've done a video, and today I'm going to be making some wild rice soup with ham. It's actually the Byerly's Lunds recipe. It's a grocery store here in Minnesota. It's an amazing grocery store. And so I already have the wild rice. I already have a lot of it. I have a big package of wild rice. And on this recipe card, it actually lists out some other things to do with the wild rice, and it suggests making the whole bag, which is a lot of wild rice. But then it suggests you can freeze it in little pint-sized bags and then take it out for other recipes, and it has some in here. So that's what I'm going to do with the leftovers. But I am going to make a double batch and maybe give it to some people or freeze some as well. So I think we have so many carrots because we bought them from Costco, huge bag. So I'm gonna actually use those. It calls for like shredded carrots. So I think I'm just gonna chop those up. I like using what I have on hand if I can. And I did buy some sliced ham, so I'm gonna use that. It says minced ham, and I'm just gonna kind of chop that up as well. We'll see how it goes. I mean, it can't be bad. It's wild rice, half and half, broth, ham, and slivered almonds and carrots, so it can't be bad. But I will link to the Byerly's site below if you're interested. And I am going to go to the grocery store to get the few items that I don't have. So I am rinsing the wild rice here. I did learn a trick in that little pamphlet. There was some tips in there. It said to change the water in the wild rice 1 to 3 times while you're cooking it for a milder taste, which I did that, and I did like the wild rice better that way. Again, it did make a ton of wild rice. I did freeze some. So this is my big, huge bag of baby carrots from Costco. No idea how we're going to get through all those, but I'm just chopping those up here. I am doubling this recipe, but I will leave the link for the original recipe down below. But I did about a cup of these chopped up carrots. I am melting a stick and a half of butter. It calls for 6 tablespoons, so I doubled that for 12. And now I'm just chopping up a red onion. It doesn't specify which onion, but that was what I had on hand. It says 1 tablespoon, so I did 2 tablespoons, but I didn't measure it. Get that stirred up in the butter and get it sauteed. I did add the carrots right away just to get them cooked through, because I think the shredded carrots would have cooked faster, so I wanted to make sure that those carrots were cooked through. And now I'm chopping up the ham that I had on hand. It worked out really well. I think cubed ham, little diced ham would be better, but it worked with what I had. And then I'm adding a cup of flour, getting that all stirred in. And then I will add 6 cups of chicken broth. I thought I was going to run out of space in this pot, but I just made it. And then you stir it constantly until it boils, and that's how it gets so thick. I like my soup not quite this thick, but my husband loves it like this, so he wins today, I guess. Then I added about 6 tablespoons of slivered almonds, and it was 2 cups of half and half. And then I just let that come back up to a simmer until it was hot. I did decide to add more salt. I still think it needed more salt and pepper, but you can do that when you're dishing it out. Each person can do their own. It was really yummy, and I have plenty of extras to share with other people or to freeze some. We really enjoyed this Lunds and Byerly's wild rice soup.